Welcome to the Goof and Goober Show. You decide who's the goof and who's the goober. Join Matthew and Regan as they talk all things from their own personal life questions to reviews on movies and TV shows. Now, your hosts, Regan and Matthew.
My bad, guys. Welcome to the stream. Hey, what's going on, guys? It is your boys, your lovey-doves. The GG Nation is here. It's that day of the week. Monday, 8 p.m. Be here, guys. Live, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Hang on, I got a burp.
Just for the
boys. I didn't want to come up. But be there. We are live every week, 8 p.m. And Matthew sacrificed some big things to be here on Mondays. Matthew was invited to join this guild in World of Warcraft or whatever, League of Legends, whatever the one is. And they're one of the top ranked in the world guilds. And he said no because, hey, I got a podcast on Mondays, and I got to make that a priority. So I want to give a round of applause for Matthew. So everybody, wow, thank you. That's Matthew Leathers, everyone. He is doing it. He's all right. Calm it down now, people. He's not that big of a deal. He's just a normal guy, just like you and me, okay?
Just an overweight fat kid.
All right, Matthew. Welcome, joining me today, as always, is my favorite co-host. He's been there for me through the thick and thin, and my guy. Let's give it up for Matthew Leathers.
Hello, guys. What can I say?
No. Why would you do that during a stream?
Oops, sorry. Juice Draft. I am very sweaty at this game, unfortunately. My wife even says it. I sweat peeling oranges. That's how bad it is. But yeah, I was actually.
That was good. That was good.
Wow.
We're going to get the laugh track going today.
I literally, a couple days ago, got an invite and said, hey, we want you to join. It's on Mondays. You got to do the slide whistle in there. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if I got that. Matthew's got the interesting interface with his XLR there that I gave him. And so I got
a couple things that are.
He's got a couple things, but I don't think they work.
Not on Riverside.
Apparently not. But today we're gonna have a good show. We're gonna just kind of a chill show. Not a whole lot going on. We just got Mandalorian. We're gonna do the Mario. Mario is. I mean, we could talk a little bit about Mario, and the rave that it's getting, despite the Chris Pratt, Chris Pratt coming in and doing a Mario voice in this whole thing, and so it's very surprising.
Have you seen it?
No, I have not seen it.
Oh, I thought you saw it.
Have you seen it?
I have not seen it.
No, but Chris Pratt doesn't do a Mario voice. I mean, have you heard Chris Pratt's voice? And have you seen the commercials for it?
Nope.
This guy. Okay, well then you got to watch them and watch it and see. Oh, he doesn't do like a Mario voice. Anyways,
it's got a 56% on Rotten Tomato.
Yeah, but what is there? Anyways. We're gonna maybe talk a little bit about the Mario and the box office it's an all the records smashed on opening weekend. It's doing pretty good. I think is what we can conclude to on this. But before we go, I we're gonna have a little fun. Okay, Matthew and I, we're known to be the fun guys. We're the kind of the guys that, like, when we're hanging out, we're just a couple guys hanging out, having a good time. So we're gonna put each other in some scenarios here about different characters that we are, and you guys get a little glimpse into somebody's life that's not ours. So, Matthew, I want you to be my boyfriend, and you have to break up with me, okay? And so that's
pretty gay.
Scene. Well, I'm a woman, so it's not gay. So you have to break up with me, though. So that's what you got to do. That's the scene. When you're ready. Welcome to the breakup. Let's get it.
Hey, Regan.
Oh, hey.
How are you doing, buddy? How you doing?
Why are you calling me buddy right now? I don't understand. Why would you call me like I'm your girl, you know?
Look,
I don't like, that would be like me calling you, hey bro, kind of thing, you know?
Look, I'm just gonna cut
what's
to
going
the
on with
chase
you,
here.
boo? What?
I'm just gonna cut to the chase.
What's going on, honey? You have a rough day? Oh, baby.
I just need to talk to you about something. And
What's wrong? What is it?
Just for a second, just take a deep breath.
No,
and
I want
you to
tell me what
recollect
happened today. What
So-
happened today? Tell me.
I got an offer today.
Oh,
I got an
baby.
offer.
What is it? What kind of offer did you get?
It's an offer that I can't refuse.
Well, what was the
And-
offer? Tell me. Come on, be specific.
I'm getting
This is
to
what
it.
you
I'm
do
getting
every
to
time
it.
every time that we get in a conversation. You literally, this is what you do. Like, I just want you to tell me,
Okay.
and then you can't be specific. Like,
I
just
got
get
invited.
it out. I just
I got
like, tell me.
I
Like,
got invited.
Do you even care
Okay,
about me?
okay, okay,
Do you even
okay.
love me? Like, I want you to just to tell me everything that's like going on, and you just treat me like this, and like every time it's like this, and I just don't know if I can keep doing this anymore. We need counseling. We need to go. We need somebody right now. We need somebody to come. This is ridiculous. I can't do this. I can't keep doing this. This isn't fair to me. This isn't fair to you. Like, what am I gonna do when my parents come home and they see us arguing all the time? Like, what am I gonna tell them, that we're just having a good time? I'm not gonna lie to them. That this isn't how I want to live my life.
Stephanie.
Wait, I thought you called me Regan at the beginning.
Stephanie, I got an offer to join one of the top rating guilds in the entire world for World of Warcraft.
Do you even care?
They're gonna pay for my enchants. They're gonna pay for my gems. They're gonna pay for my gear upgrades. They're gonna pay for everything. And it's an offer I cannot refuse. And so I'm literally going to take this offer.
Yeah.
And I've got to sweat it out. All right?
Uh-huh. Tell me more.
Either you're along for the ride,
Uh-huh.
or you're going to get kicked to the curb. So
I'm in this for the
baby, please.
Baby.
Baby, please.
I'm in this for the long run, baby. I'm in this for the long run. No way am I gonna leave you, man, baby. You're mine. I will be there. But we do need to talk about.
I can't. I just can't. Look,
Please, no. Wait, are you bringing?
I met somebody else. I met somebody else. Her name is Malachi, and
I had something to tell you.
she's a Tauren druid.
Hang on. I gotta tell
From
you
the
something,
guild-
baby. Hang on,
From the
baby.
guild. Please,
Baby, hang on.
I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for you.
Baby, wait. I
I've
gotta
met
show you
somebody
something.
else.
Look
I
at this.
literally have met.
I'm pregnant. This is your child and me. Your baby is in me. You have to be the father. You have to take care of it.
But
I
I
don't know
haven't
where
had.
to go.
We haven't had sex in 4 months. How can it be
It's
mine?
a new way of doing it, baby. I extracted the semen out of you. It's a new
I
way.
haven't-
It's a new technology.
I haven't stuck it in
I'm
4 months.
pregnant.
We've only done
pregnant.
anal. That's
I'm
it.
pregnant. Please, you can't leave me.
Look, this cannot be it. This is not how I really planned for this whole thing to go. But I'm just gonna lay the law here. I got invited to one of the top guilds in the entire world for World of Warcraft. I met a Tauren druid.
You have to choose.
Who's level
You have
80.
You have to choose either me. You have to either me or your guild.
I've met her in real life. I flew her here. She's at my house right now.
How dare you?
This is
I can't even lie.
I can't.
Yeah. Get it. Time. Regan and Matthews live. Thank you guys for tuning in for a little episode of The Breakup. Tune in next week for another episode of The Breakup. It's going to be parkour and hardcore, as the people would say. Matthew, you got a scenario for me to put me through? Anything like that?
Well, not
that's all
really,
well
because that
is.
just. Oh no! Oh no!
Sorry, Big Dog Rules.
I'm sorry.
Raw Dog, Ned Log Man. Sorry, guys. Those were just kind of the characters that we were portraying. Oh shoot! And
We made it up as we go. We don't know what's sticking.
guys,
it
you
means.
never know what you're going to get into one of these nights. Like, these are unscripted. These are the life and love of the Goof and Goober show. Matthew, ad permitted. Yeah, I just allowed it. Matthew, you got a little scenario though to put me through, little ringer dinger. You know what? Actually, why not? Oh wait, you got an idea?
Go ahead.
How?
That's what you were saying.
I was gonna say. I mean, if you didn't have an idea, I had an idea.
Okay.
Well, do you have an idea or no? Or are you just chewing your food?
I'm trying to finish my dinner really quick.
Yeah, dude, I see that. I didn't even have dinner. I just been eating Doritos. So, okay. Do you have a?
Okay.
Do you have a?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. I don't.
Okay. We're gonna. Oh, Ned Logman has an idea. Let's hear it. Let's give it a. I'll give him a shot. Yeah, go ahead, Ned Logman. Give me a shot at it. What's your idea? Come on. Is there anyone on YouTube or Facebook? Nope. Dead Logman, come on. We got to get this going. Okay,
we need
sell
this.
Matthew a lawnmower.
Ooh.
I have been looking all over the place for podcasts that talk cemeteries about church theology. Jones gets really talk about anal sex. That is everyone wanted. You're welcome. Hey, rag dogs, I allowed it. Okay. Okay, well, so this is my idea. I wanted to go through an interview, and either I was the interviewer or Matthew was the interviewer. But Matthew, you decide. You can either go with Ned Logman to selling you a lawnmower,
Shirtless,
or putting me through an interview, or maybe putting you through an interview of a sales position. Oh, well, yes, and I'm shirtless. Shirtless.
Shirtless. I'm definitely doing selling a lawnmower shirtless for sure.
Okay.
1,000%.
All right. Hang on. There's a bunch of transitions that I don't know what these do, but yeah, Twilight. But when they have sex, yeah. All right.
That's a really good one.
That's yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do transition number 2 here. This is all. I have no idea what this is gonna do, but this is transition number 2. Okay, that was really slow. That's not what I wanted. What about this? Oh gosh, first time B Diddy 54. Okay, we're just gonna do the normal Riverside tune. Here we go. Knock, knock.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going, sir? How you doing?
Doing
hey,
good.
Hey,
you okay?
Yeah, sir. Yeah. So the problem is right now, there's a lot of guys out here these days. You got to be careful, okay? I just want to. There's a problem with this community that, sir, that you don't really realize that you're having.
Did you just come up to my house without a shirt on?
Sir, let me explain myself, okay? If you just give me 5 minutes of your, maybe not even, give me like 2 minutes, okay? You can time me, okay? But, okay, sir, this is what I'm envisioning myself here. You're mowing the lawn. You're having a good time. All of a sudden, somebody pulls up in their car. Hey! And you're looking around. What's going on? Anyone? And oh gosh, and there's just a lot of commotion going on. There's a lot of commotion. You're kind of confused. You're like, and you're like, you're in a riding. You're a rider mower. Okay, you have a rider mower, sir? Do you have a mower?
No. Well, I kind of. I have. Well, I have a mower, just not a rider mower.
Yeah. How many cc's is that? How many cc's you got on that mower?
Babe, the lawnmower's like 350 cc's, right? Yep. Okay. So the lawnmower's like 350 cc's. Yeah, we upgraded the tuning valve. And the rotator shifter.
So do you guys got the new 750s in those? Because my company's got the. So, okay, so sir, let me tell you about this. I'm an expert. I'm just gonna say this right off the bat. I'm an expert in all things lawnmowers. Okay, you might think that this guy over here, he's just the normal guy that's just knocking on my door. He's a, just a normal guy. But listen, sir, lawnmowers are the key to the future. You ever seen the movie Waterboy?
I have, yeah. Pretty
Okay,
good movie.
do you know
Decent little flick.
do you know what the Waterboy drove? Ricky Bob or
Yeah, I don't know who Ricky Bobby is.
Bobby Boucher.
Oh, yeah, that guy couldn't drive anything.
Oh, he could drive. Let me tell you something. Bobby Boucher could get things going. Okay, if you ever watched the movie Talladega
Sir,
Nights,
can you just cut to the chase? What is what are you?
Sir, we're
here
just
for?
having a conversation here. Okay, me and you, we're just talking. We're just two guys hanging out. All right, man.
You came up to my house. You knocked on my door.
You said you
I
got
opened
like
the
2
door.
minutes.
And you literally have your shirt
you're-
off.
Yeah.
Now you're
okay.
asking me about my stinking lawnmower.
You want to know how you get gains? You want to know how you get the gains on your lawn?
How?
I'll tell you how to get gains. Come here. Get a little closer. The way you get gains is through. Look, I got a bunch of new lawnmowers sitting in the back of my truck. I made a huge investment. It wasn't the best idea, okay? I had to give a few things up. One of the things was my shirt, okay? The dealer wouldn't let me get through this whole thing. And the thing is, are you a big TV watcher guy? You watch a lot of TV?
Yeah. I watch TV every once in a while.
You ever seen the new movie, the new show, Mandalorian?
Mandalorian.
It's a great show.
Like the space cowboy guy with
no.
the green alien.
Look, if you ever watch like a space, spaceships, you've seen that collaborator on that 357 there on that spaceship.
Yeah. The 357. Everybody knows the 357.
Yeah. Well, that's got an upgrade to 751s.
The 751s.
The 751s, yes. Everybody knows about the 751s. Are you kidding? Are you telling me you probably never heard of them?
Never heard of the 751s.
Okay, yeah, but that's because they're probably a new thing now. Now that is what is on this lawnmower, sir. The 751s are a great piece that you probably want to keep in your driveway. That's going to keep your lawn in mint shape. And sir, let me tell you this: you need it. Whoa! Shoot.
It was way past 2 minutes, but yes.
Boy, that was intense. I would have bought that lawnmower, that's for sure.
I still don't know the price of the lawnmower.
Thank you, Ned Logman. Ned Logman would have bought 100%. Thanks, Rag Dog Rules, everybody, for the support and love that you give us every week here at the Goof and Goober Show. Oh gosh, dude, I am not feeling it. Matthew, you have any of the scenarios you want to run through before we get into the Star Wars?
Do I have any scenarios? Maybe.
You want to run by?
Maybe. Maybe a little prank call
No,
would be pretty freaking sweet. Yeah, maybe a little prank call skis.
I don't want to do a prank phone call.
Why not? You don't like prank calls?
I'm not in the mood for prank phone calls right now. I don't know. That is way, 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 way too. I don't know. No, I feel like I have to do it. Maybe not.
No, I don't really have any other scenarios. I think 2 scenarios. That was fun.
I don't know what it is with you and prank phone calling, but you just
They're
think
hilarious, dude.
You just think they're
funny.
the greatest thing in the world, but like
it's hilarious. If I got pranked phone called, it'd be hilarious.
You just got prank phone called.
You know what we should do? We should call up our boy Abraham.
Oh gosh.
We should tell him about
You know
that
what? I
story.
will do that. I'm going to. So, fun fact: Matthew and I love. Oh gosh, somebody's calling. Someone's calling me right now. All right, well, let's go.
Answer.
Let's give a call. Let's give it a call. Hello.
Happy birthday to you.
Sir, I think you got the. I think you got the wrong number. I don't. Yeah, definitely wrong number there. No caller ID.
Huh.
Go ahead.
It's almost like somebody put *67 there. Huh.
It's *69.
*67. Look it up. Who works on the phone all day? Huh? Who works on the phone all day? Me. I do. You don't. All you do is
Fine.
play around with your little calculator and your little accounting stuff.
Just get to what you were saying, what we were trying to say.
So Regan and I, we have a lot of fun messing with some scammers. Scammers from across the country, across the world. Don't F with accounting. Oh, sorry.
Dan's gone. Guan.
See, but you actually do accounting. He just does bookkeeping. Like, let's be real. There's a big difference.
Screw you, man.
But no, so no, I'm just kidding. Regan does a great job of accounting. But we mess with scammers all the time. One of Regan's most recent one, he had Toby Keith reach out to him.
Yeah.
He had Toby Keith reach out to him. Man. Oh, dude. Or was it Keith Urban? One of those. He's a country singer.
So we do this consistently on a consistent basis. So we meet a bunch of scammers from all over the world. Or Keith Peterson. Mm-hmm.
Close. No cigar.
Gosh. Oh. And we a lot of the majority of scammers use the app WhatsApp. And over the years, I'm looking at a bunch of these people we've talked to, and one of them changed their you can change your your picture on it, whatever. Yep. One of them's got the Department of Homeland Security or the Bureau of Investigation. Yeah. I'm thinking, what is this guy up to right now? There's no way that I might send him a message. Hello? I'm going to send him a message real quick.
We should. Well, let's talk about Abraham, because there's so many stories.
You talk about it. Yeah, you can talk about it.
So, we had one guy who was really bold to put on his camera. So we both called him, and we had him sold that we were going to give him like thousands of dollars for some Bitcoin thing. And he was bold enough for him to go on webcam. And we had been talking to this guy, gosh, I don't even know how long, probably like a week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. It was pretty close to a month that we were consistently on a daily basis talking to this guy.
And so the whole premise is that I had my own business and we were trying to help like orphans or something like that. Was it?
Yeah, he owned an orphanage.
And I had to talk to my accountant about getting all these tax deductible proceeds to the orphanage, and Matthew was my accountant. And oh boy, did it
it was hilarious because with this guy, this was a huge roller coaster type event. Like,
right,
we would get into like really serious conversations, and then Regan and I would just really we would take control of the conversation and steer it so far left or so far right that this guy's like trying to just get us back to the end goal, which is he wants money from us. And so like we went so far as to have another scammer on the call, and we were talking to Abraham, telling him we've got this other scammer, and he's like, no, don't listen to that guy, and then what we did was we pinned. Regan was on one side, I was on the other, and we pinned these guys against each other to earn, because they thought they were going to earn money. And it was the funniest thing was just hearing their voice, and they're just like, no, like, why'd you give him money? No. And we're dying laughing. It is hilarious.
It was funny too to put them through these ridiculous situations, because we would also try to be mad at the other person. Like I was mad at Matthew in one situation, and he had to be the mediator for the both of us. So we were like, I can't talk to him. Abraham, can you tell Matthew that I am no longer doing? So it was such
Abraham, I hate Regan. You need to tell him that his mom's blah 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 whatever.
It was so great. Oh, but I tried calling him, and his number no longer works. So that's a big no-go. Maybe one of these days, I am talking to scammer Toby Keith, and
that's not a scammer. That's really Toby Keith.
So he wanted a card, but I took it. I'm playing it as I misread it as he wants a car. So I got him a really expensive car. And I told him that, hey, look, Toby, I can't be paying these payments. I'm running out of money right now. Please come take the car. I am desperate. He's like, give me $5,000. Okay, I got the $5,000. Just come get your car. And that's now where I'm at with Toby Keith. He doesn't think I'm a fan. Does not think I'm a fan.
The funniest thing is Abraham, one of the scammers, is before we would start talking, is we would have to do a sound check to make sure that we're all on the sound check. It would be like, sound check 1 2 1 2, and then everybody, all three of us would have to say sound check 1 2 1 2 before we could start talking. And if it didn't go in that way,
1 2 3,
yeah, check 1 2 3 1 2 3, and we had to go in that whole circle. So we would start saying check 1 2 1 2 or whatever, and then he would be like yeah check. And then we would ignore it until he said it exactly how it was supposed to be.
Like, and it was like, specifically, we did that at like critical points in the scam that he was at. We knew he was about to ask us, Matthew, is your phone on silent?
What do you mean? What do you mean is my phone on silent?
Somebody's trying to call you, maybe. Is your phone on silent?
I didn't get a call.
He must have the wrong phone number.
Ooh.
Or maybe he's talking to somebody else in chat. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, like, we would do the check 1 2 3 when we knew he was about to ask for a critical point, and so he would have to restart everything. So it just takes so much longer than what he wanted. But in the end, it was a good thing, because Abraham did confess to us that he was scamming us, and We got tell him a little about the JESUS.
We did talk to him about Jesus. He actually showed us a little bit of his city too.
That's right.
Yep.
I
He showed us a little bit of his
that.
city.
My wife is not a big fan of me doing that, though, of talking to scammers. Not a big fan.
As long as you don't give them access to your stuff,
well, I'm not doing
fine.
that, but she just doesn't like that I talk to them. I don't know. But
my wife's not a big fan of it either.
Oh,
But that's
gosh,
just because they don't know how to have fun.
hang on, I got another no caller ID.
Oh, no
should
call.
I pick
Go
it up?
ahead. Yeah.
All
You're
right.
not busy or anything.
Hello?
It's Abraham.
Abraham! No way!
Is that
Abraham? Abraham, long time no see.
I'm not seeing you. I'm calling you.
I just tried to call you. What was the problem? You get rid of your phone?
Gotta get a new one.
Typical, dude. Typical. You sound so good.
Mm.
COVID.
COVID. Yeah, dude. I know about that, man.
Do you have it on radio?
Oh, I can't see anything. You get. Do I have a radio?
Okay, I have big shipment of story drink waiting.
Yeah.
You ordered.
Yeah.
That was your profile picture in WhatsApp.
Send me the Cash App, Google Play.
Here. Back. Man. Oh gosh. Okay. Couldn't hear him, man. That was so weird. So weird. He just got.
Yeah, that guy sounded real familiar. I don't know.
It didn't really sound like Abraham, to be honest. I should have asked him that. Really weird.
Get Toby Keith on the phone.
I'll call him right now.
So
I will call him. I'll see what he's doing up. I will call him. He probably is. I do try to call him every once in a while.
Hey man, I hope you're doing all right.
This is his profile picture. Good old Toby. And we'll do a little. We'll call him here. We'll see what happens. I don't think he'll answer, but there's no way he's going to answer. Anyways,
watch him answer.
no, there's no way he's going to answer. I've tried calling him so many times. I've left him voice chats. Hey, Toby, I think the government is listening in on our chat. So please send voice memos from now on. Never
Do not send any money.
Do not
to my direct address. Please.
Do not trust the government. They are. I have your car. So I would do that. I don't know. He's still calling. I don't think.
It's in my
Please
garage.
come and get it.
I got it covered up.
I got tickets to your next concert.
Meet me out back. Meet me out back.
The
car will be there.
I have your money.
Man, your singing voice sounds really different than your talking voice.
There's something big. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't want to sound.
You got the flu? Something like that? I don't know.
You okay,
sick?
Toby? It sounds really bad. All right. Well, let's get. We came here. I mean, one of our things that we wanted to do was talk about Star Wars. We were planning on talking about Star Wars, The Mandalorian, the latest 2 episodes, but Matthew forgot to watch the.
I did not forget to watch it.
Did you watch episode 5 though?
I watched episode 3 and 4.
Oh, dude, episode 5 is like GOAT. No joke. Go.
Episode 3 and 4 are meh.
No,
they're okay.
Episode 5, dude. Just you wait. Episode 5, I loved it so much.
We'll save it. We'll save it for the next pod. We'll save it for the next.
Well, I guess we'll save it for the next podcast. Well, let's talk a little bit about Star Wars. They just came out with a new Star Wars. Well, Disney Plus just came out with this new Star Wars Vision. Did you see that?
Visions. Yeah. Yep.
Did you see what was going? Like, what's your thoughts?
I saw the first. I think it's a season. I saw the first season of it. I thought it was visually like really cool, man. Like really different. It was almost like it was almost like an anime. I mean, it was an anime, but it was like.
Well, the volume 2 is just
different.
coming out now. It's volume 2 for 2023.
Well, I'm talking about season 1 was an anime, and I thought that was really really cool. I like anime.
You're a big anime. You're a big Naruto.
I'm an okay anime fan. I don't even know if Naruto would be considered an anime.
Yeah, Naruto is definitely an anime.
I don't know if they consider it, but
they definitely consider.
But like,
that.
I don't watch
Avatar: The Last Airbender anime.
No, it's not. That is an animated series. That is
a style of Japanese film and television animation, typically aimed at adults as well as children. That is how anime is defined. Yeah, for sure. Naruto.
I just typed in Avatar: The Last Airbender anime. Avatar: The Last Airbender is not an anime. Oh.
Debatable, because when I put in define anime, it also says people also search for Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's so weird. Literally, the first one.
Literally, there's a question here. Why is Avatar not anime?
Okay,
Avatar: The Last
guys,
Airbender, The Legend
chat.
of Aang, is an American cartoon TV series.
It doesn't need to be Japanese.
In the United States. The animation is a blend of Western and Japanese styles and is not originated from Japan or exclusively use the Japanese style of animation. It is not considered to be an anime.
Oh,
it's the style. It's like the style of the
anime
art.
does not have to be Japanese. This is a style.
It's a
of
cartoon.
Japanese film. Yes, it doesn't need to be Japanese. It's a style.
Yours is a
of Japanese
cartoon.
film.
Anime is different, though.
Literally, look at this screen right now. I'm literally showing you what it shows when I say define anime, and one of the picture is literally Avatar: The Last Airbender. I don't know what more you want, Matthew. Like, what more do you want?
I just typed in anime, and I got something completely different.
What did you type in? Just anime, or what did you write?
Just anime.
All right, I'm typing in anime. Let's go shows.
Yep.
Let's go adult.
Oh, Visions is on there. It's an anime.
Interesting.
Star Wars Visions, anime.
Well,
Not seeing
Arcane is on there. Arcane is on there.
Arcane is not an anime.
Well, it literally is showing there. Japanese animated fantasy shows.
No, animated shows is not anime. That is completely different.
I literally put in anime. I literally am following your rules, Matthew.
I know,
That's
but
all
if
I'm
you
doing.
okay, here's what I'm saying.
Spider-Man is on here.
Spider-Man is not anime.
It's literally showing it on here.
You talk to the anime people, the people who are fully divulged in it, and you say Avatar's an anime, you're gonna get shunned by the entire anime people, the whole pop culture of it.
Hey, I'm not the one that makes the rules here. Okay, apparently you do. And
I don't make the rules. What I'm doing is telling you is that Avatar's not an anime. It's not.
Hang on.
What?
I should show you this. One of the anime shows that everybody loves, 24. mystery
Exactly.
animations.
Exactly. It's not anime.
Definitely.
They just threw on stuff. There's no real. That's what I'm saying. This isn't an accurate depiction.
That's great. The old anime. That's great. Oh man, I love that. Okay, well,
I just typed in is Avatar an anime? That was the question posed, and it just says no right away.
yeah, you don't go from the first source. Avatar,
You go down.
Airbender.
You go down
Is
the
Avatar the
source.
Last Air an anime or not? And answered. Before the cult classic show draws inspiration from different forms of Asian martial arts and takes animation design cues from anime. The dramatic storylines were unlike anything American children's cartoons had depicted at the time. The show even released special shorts on its DVDs that depict the character in chibi form, a style of animation common in anime where characters are illustrated as stubby, cute versions of themselves. From the outside looking in, it's easy to interpret the sense as an anime, but does it actually count as one? This may not end the debate outright, but here's our take on the matter. So this is a debate. This is a huge debate going on.
It is a big debate.
Star Wars, dude. Let's friggin' talk about Avatar.
Let's talk about anime.
Let's talk about anime. Water, earth, fire, air, long ago the form, whatever. I just want you to tell me what is your answer? What is that Michael Man on the Brian? I love the film. Hey, on was the horror emotional love. Just tell me. Just tell me. The anime had a huge impact on Avatar: The Last Airbender. I don't think you can deny that. So, because there was so much effect that had on Avatar: The Last Airbender, I think you can classify it as a anime because it doesn't necessarily need to be a Japanese cartoon.
So is Batman the Animated Series, the Batman Star Wars, or Batman the Samurai movie, is that considered an anime then?
Well, it's a movie. Anime.
The anime could be a movie as well. Anime is not just TV.
I believe it says the definition of anime is style of Japanese film. Oh, it is film. You're right. Yes, then I would then consider that as a anime. 100%.
You could
What?
just like if you put
You could literally make
Avatar,
anything anime. You could literally make anything anime.
No, you can't. You put up Bluey, that's a cartoon from Disney, and Avatar. There's a big difference.
What is Bluey?
Bluey, it's a cartoon. It's a cartoon. That's all it is.
Bluey.
It's a cartoon. You put Rugrats up against Naruto. There's a big difference. Big difference.
Yeah, but the Rugrats aren't based off of any Japanese. Bluey's
anime,
that child one. Child.
Yeah, Bluey's
Anime
the child
is
one.
Based off of martial arts, fighting, and Japanese culture.
That's not true, actually. That is not actually true. There's an anime that's all about volleyball. There's an anime that's all about soccer.
Okay,
There's
well,
an anime that's
it's
all about
typically aimed
baseball.
at adults as well as children. So it's a Japanese. It's a style of Japanese film. Yeah,
but it's
not
the
going to
art.
work because it's not a style of the Japanese. It's
Exactly.
That type
but
of
what I'm saying
style.
is the comparison is you compare Avatar versus an anime like One Piece, or you put it up against My Hero Academia, or you put it up against all these other shows. It's completely different. Completely different. And Avatar was first. Avatar was first introduced into the United States in English. Most anime was introduced in Japan and was all Japanese, and then translated to English.
Okay, I agree that that's how it was, but it's a style. It's not necessarily it needs to be a Japanese or Asian type film.
Oh, good, because if you actually meant that, you're racist. You are racist if you actually believe that.
Better believe it. What the heck?
What makes an anime an anime? This is a topic that actually a lot of people look up because I literally typed in what makes an anime and then it types up
the
an
computer's
anime.
definitely listening to us on this. So, but I mean, there's the Star Wars Young Jedi Adventure just came out 2 hours ago. It's more of a set as a kid movie or show coming on to Disney Plus. If you want to see my screen here, and this is kind of a little kid show that is coming out. Matthew, what are your thoughts on Star Wars making a kids show on their new
Disney Plus?
On Disney Plus?
Yes and no. I'm okay with it as long as it doesn't. The problem with new TV nowadays is it's trying a lot of it's just trying to indoctrinate your kid. Yeah. So it's it could be anything. I don't really care as long as it's not killing people. As long as it's not cussing a bunch and it's not trying to indoctrinate my child to some other beliefs. That's why Bluey's such a good Bluey's a good show because it literally doesn't it doesn't bring in any political stuff at all. It doesn't. So that's where I'm just I really like that show over a lot of the other shows. It's just come on, you didn't really need to put that in there at all.
Well, yeah, I agree that they need to keep just politics out of it with the kids. They just let kids be kids and have fun. You gotta just let them just do their thing, and
exactly
indoctrinating them, trying to teach them all these things about whatever, however you want to teach it, whatever. Just let the kids enjoy a TV show. Let that be up to whoever they want to, whatever. Whoever wants, the parents.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just let the show be fun. Let the kids enjoy it. I mean, we grew up in a time where shows it was just adventure. Oh gosh, my cat. It was just about adventure. These people going out like Darkwing Duck, dude. Oh my gosh.
Did you ever watch that?
Oh yeah, dude. Freaking watch that. I still watch that. It's on Disney Plus.
Darkwing Duck.
I
forget. You don't remember how the thing goes, but it's a good show.
I can't remember gosh, my cat literally is running program.
So that poses a question then. What was your most influential TV show that you ever watched?
Dude, we've been over this so many times. My word.
Your most influential?
Influential? In what way? In just...
now that you're thinking about it as an adult, you're oh, I'm really glad I watched that TV show because it taught me this, this, and this, and this.
Oh, gosh. I don't think there was really any... Oh, gosh, my cat just opened up Fortnite on the background. That is such
Dude,
a
just freaking cook the cat. Kill it, cook the cat.
100%. I don't know.
Chicken.
I think the most influential TV show probably was VeggieTales, man. VeggieTales. It was a movie, but we'd watch that all the time. I loved it, and I think that was most influential. I don't know, TV/movies that were influential to me, that made me help me understand. They had a good moral to them, and my parents were okay with that, me watching that. So that's a big question, though, too. That brings up a big question. Is it okay, for that, because they are having, they're teaching a set rules. They're teaching us basically indoctrinating kids about, the Christian values and everything. So is that okay? What makes that okay and some of this not okay?
I think it all comes down to what the parent believes, right? Like it's your kid, right? That's your choice, right? Like
True.
You as the parent make that decision. That's where, like, when you watch VeggieTales, you know why you're going to be. Your mom knew why she was putting on VeggieTales.
They don't
She
hide
knew
it.
why.
I mean, that's the main premise of the whole of VeggieTales is teaching. Teaching a Bible story as well as the morals and what comes with that story.
Yep. So that's where I just like yes and no. I guess I would agree. Like yeah, sure, it's the same premise, but again, it comes down to the parents.
Yep.
And everybody knows what they're going to get into when they pick up VeggieTales. It's very upfront about that. The problem is when with these other shows nowadays, people are trying to hide what message they're trying to invoke on kids. Like for an example, did you hear about the Proud Family from Disney?
I've seen a bunch of things about them.
Yeah, they So it's a TV show that happened a long time ago, and then they did a reboot recently, and it's just like it is filled with a bunch of mumbo jumbo for no reason, and it's just
not what the Proud Family was before that they were.
Not as it's way more left winged. But when you go and watch it, you're like, oh, it's the Proud Family, and if you grew up in that time, you're like, oh, cool. Like I watch the Proud Family every once in a while, like when it popped on. I think everybody did.
Yeah,
but
on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, but like one of the things is like they brought up this scene or like this speech thing where they were talking about how black people ruled this or created this land, and we were all slaves to white people are horrible people, and it's just like why put that in a show? It'd be different. The difference is, and this is the reason why I bring it up, if the show was supposed to be meant about that stuff, if that was what its original intent was, I'm fine with it. You want to make a show that has all that stuff in it? Go ahead. But don't paint a picture of the show and then throw in stuff like that and sidewind people with that stuff. Does that make sense?
Right. To tie. I think I understand what you're saying.
It'd be like if you and I didn't go to see that gay movie, right? We didn't go see that gay movie. Why? Because we knew that it was going to be about the gay couple.
Right.
When we went and saw Cabin in the Woods, or what is it called? Cabin.
It wasn't Cabin. Was it Cabin in the Woods? I think it was Cabin in the Woods, actually.
Was it Cabin in the Woods? Instagram. I'm looking it up. But
pretty sure it was
I didn't know. Let's pop it up here. Oh, Knock at the Cabin. Knock at the Cabin.
Yeah, you're right. Something with the cabin.
Yeah, but like we didn't know that there was going to be a gay couple in there when we went to the movie, right? So that's it's completely different, right? Like that's where like we knew we weren't going to go see the other one, but then we got sideswiped by this other one with a gay couple and them being the main characters. That's kind of how I would prefer to take the approach is if you're going to have that stuff, by all means, promote it. Let us know you're going to have it so that way I don't watch it and I'll watch something else. Don't paint the picture of it being one thing and then in the middle of it, you're going to throw in all this mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, and I think most people are probably say, well, I just want some money, and if I can get you to buy it and then if I can get you to be okay with it for just a little bit and then go away from it, and then the next time I'll do it for a little bit longer, and then a little bit longer,
Yep.
and then a little bit longer until it et cetera, till it becomes more normal. And that's, I mean, if we go back to the podcast, I mean, from the beginning, and why I look into churches and why I look at their doctrine and what they believe in the Bible, is because the Bible is the source of all truth in Christian faith. The Bible is where we gain knowledge of, good and evil, of who God is and everything like that. So I think for me, that's like, I don't know. Like,
no, you're good. It'd be like you going to a church, man, and then it presenting itself as one thing, but then you're like, oh shoot, no, that's completely different. That's completely not what I was intending on the church to actually be. And you'd rather know, do the research, look at it, say, hey, this is how it is. I have to then make the choice to.
Yeah,
that's where
I want to know
down
the whole,
to
what it's all about, and it's not pushing the boundaries. And I was talking to my dad today about youth, and youth try to push the boundaries on everything. They literally will just, my cat, see how far they can go, then pull back a little bit, and then go a little farther. And as a parent, that's one of the things that I really need to recognize, is that, hey, this right here, this is the line. You can't cross this. This is where it, where shit ends, basically,
yeah.
And so, like, dude, and so one of the things as a parent, as I get older with my child, is that, hey, this line right here, this is where you can't cross this, and I'm not going to allow you to cross this. And if you cross this, there will be consequences for those actions. And so I have to prepare myself, especially for young adults or teenagers, because that's just what teenagers do. And you'll have to prepare yourself too, Matthew, because guys in general, I think they don't want to necessarily push the boundaries too far. But I think there's something, I shouldn't say that. I think men and
kids are kids.
Kids are just kids.
They're going to try to do everything that you tell them not to do.
I don't know. Yeah. I think, I don't know. I guess for you, because you have you have Scarlett, and she's going to be a teenager, and just trying to figure out, it's not necessarily girls are worse or anything like that as a teenager, but they're different than guys. I
totally see that.
And for me and you as guys, trying to understand teenage girl is like basically next to impossible, because they got so much going on in their mind, and trying to understand them of what's going on. So I don't know, we've got our hands full for sure when our children get to that age. I mean, luckily we're in this phase that we are basically seen as gods. We are the God. I mean, not saying we are gods, 100%. I'm not a god. I am far from it. I am nothing.
You better redact everything that you just said.
I am
How
far
dare
from that.
you?
I am far from that, but in my child's eyes right now, I like, Dad is the coolest. Well, Wii Sports. My dad is the coolest guy in the world. Like, no one can beat him. He knows everything, and if I go against him, it's kind of like, it's really bad. Like, that's seen as really bad. And then I think that's when teenager years get difficult, because the kids start to realize that you're human. You're just as messed up as they are, and that's kind of what makes teenage years difficult. for kids or for parents and kids, because you're understanding more and more about the world. I don't know.
You start to have your own thoughts. You start to have your own opinions that start to formulate too. So shoot,
100%.
I am not excited about those years.
Dude,
I am, but I'm not.
That's
I
one
just
thing
know how my sister.
So, like, I have very mixed views, because one of my sisters was, she was bad, but my other one was just fine. So, like, and I don't know necessarily if it was the parenting or just the personality or what it was that really made it different. And I mean,
your sisters are two completely different types of people, though.
They really are. 100%.
But I can totally see. Are you saying that Savannah was the chill one, or not? Or Sierra was the chill one?
Yeah, Sierra was very chill.
I could see that.
There wasn't a whole lot. Like, I remember there was a phase in middle school. My guy Trevor Leathers back in it on YouTube. But there was a time when my sister, she was in a phase with a bad group of girls that I knew that they were bad.
Bad girls. Bad girls.
Bad girls. That sounded really bad. But like, so like what, and I knew I was at an age where I could tell the difference between the good and the bad girls, pretty much just how they were reacting, as well as we went to the same school and I knew who they were and who they were hanging out with. So I already knew. And so I kind of pulled her aside and like, hey, these aren't your friends. These aren't really the people that you should probably be hanging out with. And she took that to heart. And I realized that she said, like, she was very thankful for me for doing that. She probably wasn't super happy with me that I did that. And she probably was like, no, I don't, like, screw you kind of thing. But,
which is your worst sibling?
Oh gosh.
I don't really have a worse sibling, but Portia gets on my nerves a lot more than anybody else.
Ooh, baby. He's getting
what?
hot.
I think Portia already knows. I don't have like a hate or resentment towards her. She's just the one that irritates me the most. When she was younger, when I was like in college, I hated her with a passion.
In college, you did?
Oh my gosh, she would be so disrespectful to my. So in Wowie Sports, he's in the chat. That's my brother. He knows that I was not the most liked kid out of the family. I received a lot more attention to discipline.
I see.
So when I went to college and I came back and my sister was just being so disrespectful to my mom and my dad, and she's doing all the things that I was like, if it were me in my position when I was in high school, like, I wouldn't be able to go out. I wouldn't be able to do anything. Literally, friends, people, everything would be taken away from me. I think I was the only kid in my entire family that ever got grounded for 2 months straight. And I would literally go to school.
Bad boy.
I would literally go to school, come home, and I would be locked in my room, no TV, no computer, nothing. And I would literally have to beg my brother, Riley, to try to convince my mom for like an hour, like just an hour for me to watch TV or do something. Because I would literally get stuck in my room. Literally get stuck in my room. There was this one time, and it wasn't really that bad. I got grounded for a while, and it was over this stupid situation. I don't even know what happened. I don't know what happened to this thing, but we had church camp one time. There was a skate park at church camp, and a month before this church camp, my mom bought me my first skateboard, and it was a really nice skateboard. And they said, do not take the skateboard to church camp. And I swear, I'm not going to swear to God, but in everything that's holy of me, I never took that stupid skateboard to that church camp. I left it at home.
It was Riley.
I come back home, and the skateboard's missing. Completely missing. Gone. Vanished out of thin air. And I got grounded for like 2 months because they thought I took the skateboard to this stupid church camp and left it there. But I never. It was horrible.
Oh, sorry.
Something to laugh about.
Oh,
This is
sorry.
my childhood.
That was
literally my life.
Oh, my bad, man. That was.
I think
really weird.
Riley remembers that story, but
Oh,
yeah, there was
man.
just like. I'll keep it short, but when I was growing up, I was definitely the one that was set as an example for my brothers and sisters. I was definitely treated a lot different, as it should have been, because my older brother has autism. He couldn't have led our siblings. He couldn't have led the family as the kids. So I definitely had to take a step in leadership there. But when I came back from college, and I mean, I hated my sister because she was disrespectful. And there was one time where I spanked her.
You spanked your own.
I bent her over and I spanked the shit out of her. Yep. Yeah, it was the skateboard from Mustache, and I got grounded for 2 months because the skateboard went missing, and I never took the skateboard to the skate park.
I can't believe you spanked your own sister. I mean, I got in fights with my own sister. Don't get me wrong. But
I also was I never really got to go over to my friend's house, John. I would get more no's than I would ever get yeses to go over to his house, and all we would do is play Call of Duty. It was like $150, and it vanished. It was in our garage. It vanished. Should have been 4 months, but the problem is, yes, it was $150, but the problem is
Dude.
I didn't lose it.
Never again.
I left it at home.
Never again.
That's the problem. It'd be
Can't
like
trust you with
putting
$150, dude.
I know, but back then, I mean, that was 2010,
During the
maybe?
recession?
2010, 2009, something like that.
Yeah, it was during the recession, dude.
Yeah. But I also wasn't allowed to go over to my friend's house because
Ooh,
my
no.
mom thought I was smoking weed. And I never in my
Smoking weed?
entire life, I have never smoked weed in my entire life. Ever. I've smoked one thing, and it was for 2 seconds at your wedding, and it was the most disgusting thing I have ever done.
Big old stogie. It was a stogie. It
was
wasn't like
stogie.
weed or anything. Let's be
No,
clear.
and then I gave it back to you, and I was like, nah, I'm good.
Trevor Leather said on YouTube, just to let you know, that
Now the hate comes down.
comes out. The dad is the bad guy. Sounds like we need to get you some counseling.
I don't need. We were talking about growing up.
That'll actually next week. Let's do a little segment. We're probably going to end it here. We're going way overboard than I intended. But next week, through our improv, we're going to do a little counseling session.
Hold up. Except that one time. Wowie Sports said except that one time.
It's
I want to hear about that.
Sports, not Wowie Sports.
It's WoW
Whoa.
Esports.
No, it's Wow.
World of Warcraft Esports.
No,
That's what it is.
Wowie Sports.
He says except that one time. So
Yeah,
now
I see
I
it.
want to know about what he means by
Oh,
that one
gosh.
time.
Actually, let's save it for next week.
Save it for freaking next week. All right, ladies
Save-
and gentlemen.
Come back next week to find out about that one time. Guys,
About that one time.
It's been great. We've had a great stream. I appreciate you guys jumping in, having a good. Let's keep it on the down low. I get it for you.
He's an idiot. He's such an idiot.
Guys, thanks for joining the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I have enjoyed it. We talked about Star Wars. We had a good time about some improv. and what is anime? What truly is anime? So I hope this week you can go and think about those different things, topics we talked about, and have a good weekend, guys. We will see you guys next week.
Thanks for listening to the Double G Show. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Goof and Goober Show. And why don't you check out our Instagram page at the Goof and Goober Show for even more content and drop a follow. Thanks again, and have a wonderful day.